All right, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about different types of federal student loans, okay? There's 3 different types. We'll go through the details of each type and the award limit of each type, okay? So the first type of loan is direct subsidized loans, okay? These are only for undergraduate students with financial need, all right? If you're a graduate student or a student seeking a professional degree, you cannot receive subsidized loans. You'll go right to the unsubsidized loans, all right? The interest rate for these, if you take it out between July of 2020 and June of 2021, is 2.75%, okay? The pandemic can affect things, but you still need to know what your interest rate is going into the dispersal of those loan funds, okay? So your interest rate would be 2.75%. Now, that interest rate doesn't start accruing, okay, until you've dropped below half-time or if you've completed school, okay? If you're still taking classes at least half-time, interest is not being charged to your account, okay? The U.S. Department of Education is considered to be your lender, and the payments that you make will go to the U.S. Department of Education, all right? The award limits there, okay, up to $5,500 annually, okay? That's subject to change. If that's enough to cover your costs, that's great. You won't have to take out any other loans. If it's not enough, then you're going to have to go the next route, which is direct unsubsidized loans. Okay, so the details for the unsubsidized loans are slightly different. First off, they're for undergraduate students, but they're also for graduate students and professional degree students. Okay, you do not have to show financial need in order to receive these loans. All right, the interest rate varies, okay, based on your level of education. If you're an undergraduate student, your loan interest rate is going to be the same as for the subsidized loans, which was 2.75%. If you're a graduate student or a professional degree student, that interest rate is 4.30%. Okay. Again, all this is subject to change from year to year. All right. The interest starts to accrue from the time the loan is dispersed. So as soon as you receive the first dollar, interest starts being paid. Okay. If you can, it's good to make at least your interest payments while you're still in school and not let everything continue to grow over the time you're taking classes. Okay. So if that's possible, try to do that. All right, the U.S. Department of Education is the lender in this type of loan as well. You'll make payments to them. All right, direct unsubsidized loan award limits, okay, which is up to $20,500 annually. Okay, if you've received any subsidized loans, okay, this amount would be lower. Okay, but for those graduate students and professional degree students, they would be able to receive up to $20,500 annually. Okay, this does depend on your grade level and dependency status, and it is subject to change. Okay, and the final type of loan is the Direct Plus loan. All right, this type of loan is for parents who are borrowing to help their kids pay for their dependent undergraduate education. Okay, or for those graduate students or professional degree students. There is no need to show financial aid or need in order to receive these Direct Plus loans. All right, the interest rate for loans dispersed between July 1st, 2020 and June 30th of 2021 is 5.30%. So notice that's a little bit higher than the unsubsidized loans for those graduate and professional degree students. All right, your credit score matters here. Okay, in the first 2 types of loan, credit score was not taken into account. Here, your credit score will be considered. All right, the U.S. Department of Education continues to be the lender and who will receive payments once you start making those, okay? The amount or the award limits here is up to the maximum cost of attendance, which is determined by the school, minus any other financial aid that you may have received, okay? And that's it for these types of loans. So subsidized, unsubsidized, and plus loans. Make sure you know where you might be receiving the money from. Make sure you're aware of when the interest starts being accrued and what the interest rate is, okay?